the first question was on one of the comments was that I didn't need to explicitly include the module, the helper module into the controller. And I think Seijo and Arun were debating back and forth. So I was just wondering if you knew the answer to that. In Rails 5, do we need to explicitly statement here for this alerts helper?
Well, let's see now. Let me look at your screen again. You sharing your screen?
Yes.
Okay. Have you tried it without including? For the most part, helper methods are available to views, not necessarily to controllers. So I think we're going to need an include statement there.
Okay.
I think
we do need it.
I think so. Arun was saying there's a naming convention such that helpers for a named similar to a specific controller are available to that controller. But I think you have an alerts list controller, but you've got alerts helper, right? Or something like that as a different name.
Yes.
Yes, if you might as well put the module name in there. What is it? Alerts helper? Yeah.
Okay. I don't need to.
You don't need to quote it. No.
Right.
What is layout admin?
Layout admin. I don't know.
Was that in there before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I guess he has different layouts for the views depending upon where they're at. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we'll just leave that there. Okay, second question was, I wasn't able to try that piece of code included or not because when because my current code is still breaking when I go in here. And
you mean it actually throws an exception?
Yeah. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the code when I put the original version back in and everything's working. But now, let me see if everything's saved. Now, when I refresh the page, should have broke. Let's see. I don't know why it's not. Everything's actually working now. When I tried it an hour ago, I think broke.
Which is the one you just entered? Is it the one at the top there? Looks like it's sorted.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you click on resolve, it should show us a check mark, right? Is that true?
Doesn't show anything.
I can't see your screen. It's still updating on your side.
Oh, okay. It's after I click resolve for these alerts, I get nothing. So no check mark. It's fine.
It's just a blank box there.
Right.
Yeah. So let's go look at the logic there in your helper method.
I mean, what my question was, I was trying to trace through the code, just using this console, because let me there. So if I do a alert new, let me know if you can still see everything on my screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so yeah, here's complete blank, and then I'll put a.type equals articles for deletion. A.save. It will save it. Now when I press an A, it will populate the created updated ad. But then the resolve is false because as a general alert, it's always set. The default is going to be set to false, and also the resolved trait should also be false as through the model.
Can you do a dot resolvable question mark? Let's see what that looks like.
False. Yeah, because it looks like it's due to somehow the articles for deletion alert model that inherits from alert, and that will change the resolvable from resolved false to resolved true. I was just wondering, at what point does that alert enter into this class?
Well, if the alert class, I mean, it's got its own resolvable method, right? Articles for deletion alert. When you created A as an alert,
when I did, yeah. I mean, when I did the a.save, does that automatically enter into this articles for deletion alert class?
No, you would have to actually, when you created a new alert, could you hit up arrow so we can see that new creation?
Sorry, what part?
Yeah, so what you're doing here is alert.new. What you want to do, if you want one of those articles for deletion, you have to make the class articles for deletion alert.new. Right? So you want an instance of articles for deletion alert, right? Yeah, there we go. Try that.
Oh, because I didn't do it this way. This is from the previous. I mean, I also tried that before, but.
Well, let's create an article that way, and then let's see if it's resolvable.
Yeah. Yeah, the type's already there. So a.save.
No, let's just, yeah, you can go ahead and, we'll just do scroll up to do that a.resolvable question mark again. It should say true. Yeah, okay, so we're good. Yeah, you can save it. Now, do you see the method definition in your screen there, line 31? So it says it is resolvable if it is not resolved. That's what that method is saying. If the if the object has been resolved, though, then resolvable is false. So if you look at the logic in your helper method, so your line 4, if resolvable is false, then you're never going to put a check mark in that box because it short circuits, right?
Right.
It just
actually,
says,
my question is before we get to this point.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, normally, I mean, in the program itself, is it actually going A equals alert new, or it would depend? I mean, would it just go to direct? Would it just skip to? Would it skip alert a.alert new? Just go to the direct, the specific alert A equals articles for deletion alert new.
Yeah, it's creating an instance of that specific class, articles for deletion alert.
So it directly go to this line, right? It wouldn't even go to the parent one.
When you say it, what are you talking about? So
I mean, when
yeah,
someone, when someone, well, let's just say in the program itself, when a new alert comes in,
Mm-hmm.
would the controller already tell it to go directly to create it like this, or would it be would it create this first and then somehow change it to the other one?
Well, it looks like there are different types of alerts. There being articles for deletion alert, no enrolled students alert. There's probably other types of alerts. And wherever those are being
Right,
created,
because
Mhm.
yeah, my understanding was that it would create a generic alert first, and then somewhere in the process, it would tell what type it is.
No,
And once it,
no, it would
okay,
create what the appropriate subclass whose parent is alert, but the subclass is articles for deletion alert, etc. So these alerts are being created as a subclass whose parent is alert, but it's a subclass that's being created. And when the subclass is created, it sets itself to the appropriate type based upon what kind of subclass it is. It sets the type attribute appropriate to whatever type of class it is, evidently. So it's not creating a parent class and then somehow setting the type attribute for the parent class instance and instantly transforming it into an instance of a subclass. That's not happening. That'd be kind of magical, right? But
yeah, right.
this is all above board. What you see is what you get. That's what's happening. So when you get,
Okay.
if you were to look at the articles for deletion alert model, if you have that available to you in your editor.
Yeah, let me pull that up.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, let's look at that. Articles for deletion alert.
So, I mean, just going back to this point again, you're saying in the program, when it's creating, if it is an alert for deletion alert, it will basically do this inside program, going directly to here.
Yeah, and I don't see where it's actually setting the type to be articles for deletion alert, but that may be in the parent initiation. Let's look at the alert model itself. The alert model, alert.rb. It's on your left-hand side. It's 3 files above.
This one.
Yep.
Good.
Okay, so they got alert types defined here. Result. Can you keep going down a bit there?
Yeah, because it defines alert types. I guess it is an array that's listed. I thought that once it recognizes it's one of these, then it would somehow magically go to the specific model.
No, it's creating a specific subclass. So in your console, can we look at what you did again? You created that alert of type. Yeah, go ahead and do that again. What you're doing right there, and then okay, so type is being set. So something, it looks like something in the parent is setting the type, and I'm trying to see that in the editor there, but it's hard for me to see it all. Can we go back to the editor and just scroll down a little bit, see what else is in there? Michael, can you hear me? Michael, you went silent on me. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, you're breaking up heavily right now. Michael?
Patrick, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
sorry about that.
It's okay. Not a problem.
Yeah, I don't know if they're throttling this connection or not. It's because
Is it a cellular connection?
no, it's Wi-Fi.
It's Wi-Fi. Okay. Are you in a public facility or something?
Oh,
You're at home?
I don't know if you can hear this, but why don't we try another time? 'Cause, yeah, pick up. Actually, my end is really bad.
Yep, it's really bad.
So yeah, why don't I log in later today? Maybe in a couple of hours, I'll be available. If you are as well. For the
Do you think you'd be able to attend the scrum?
scrum, I probably won't be able to make in time.
Okay.
But afterwards.
Well, you're coming through pretty decently right now. So
Yeah. Okay. Or we could pick up now.
Yeah, let's continue.
It looks like you're breaking.
You want to continue?
Okay. Let's see where. Am I still screen sharing?
You're not, no, because you had to. Yep.
All right.
You had to reconnect. So.
Okay. How about now?
You are, yes. I can see it.
Okay. Yeah, I think we left off where I created a new instance of the articles for deletion alert.
Yep.
We're trying to figure out what are the things that it gets assigned when it's created.
Well, I think, as you can see, when it gets created initially, it assigns a value to the type attribute. Somewhere that's happening. And I'm not exactly sure where that's happening, but somewhere that's going on. I'd have to dig further. But anyway, we can see that it is doing that. So you don't need to. So if you create a parent class alert and then assign the type, that's totally different than creating a subclass, because a subclass will use its own methods that override the parent's class methods, like resolvable. Whereas if you created an instance of the parent class, it'll have its own resolvable method and it won't use the subclass that we want. So you're doing the right thing. The way to create it is what you're doing, articles for deletion.new, which is great. And we show that it's resolvable.
Yep. Okay, so then that makes it clear for me what it's actually doing then. So let's go back to the module code.
So the logic we're trying to hit, Michael, if I can remember, is if it's resolvable but not resolved, we want to have a button there that says resolve. If it was resolvable but it's been resolved, we want to have a check mark. Otherwise, we want to have the box be empty.
So you're breaking up again. Yeah. So right now, so let me take a look at this. So basically, the last alert.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it's resolvable. Not alert. Yeah. Okay. So when I press this, let me go back. We should see a check mark here because it's resolvable and it has been resolved.
So let's go back.
Coming up.
Let's go back to the editor then, and let's look at the model, articles for deletion alert.
Okay.
So if you go down to where the method is defined, resolvable, So if resolved is false, it's not been resolved, then resolvable is true. However, once it's resolved, the resolved attribute is true. So not true is false.
Wait, sorry, could you repeat again?
So once the instance is resolved, resolved is true. The attribute resolved is true. So not resolved is false. So resolvable question mark returns false. So that's why the check mark is not appearing.
Okay.
If you look at your helper code. So if alert resolvable question mark. So in this case, it's been resolved. So resolvable question mark returns false. And so we'll never be able to see the check mark because it stops at alert resolvable question mark, which is false.
Right.
The confusing thing is that I think it's kind of confusing is if something is resolvable. Yeah, this is frustrating. The confusing thing is if something is resolvable, but it has been resolved, then resolvable question mark returns false. I don't think I'd write the logic that way, but so do you want to, can you look at the pull request? Can we look at that, Michael?
Yep.
Okay, so if you go up to, I think, Arun's last comment on the logic. Yeah, let's see. I think you need to go scroll down just a bit more. Oh, no, it didn't. I'm sorry, go back up. I
don't think he's...
No, he fixed his logic in the comment above the logic the comment that I entered. So if you scroll up a little bit more to see Arun's comment there.
Pat, you're break it up again. Like here.
Scroll up.
Okay.
Okay, stop there. So this logic here, I think, works.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
So we show a check mark if the alert has been resolved. It has been resolved. Otherwise, we show a resolve button if the alert is resolvable. Other than that, we don't. If neither of those conditions hold, then we leave the box blank. We don't show anything.
Right.
And then he's got a little helper method for resolve button, which just creates the resolve button for you. No magic there.
Okay.
So this logic takes into account the fact that an alert that can be resolved has been resolved, and so we can't rely upon the resolvable question mark for an alert that has been resolved because it will return false. So this logic here is correct. This will work, or something similar, whatever you want to do, but this logic takes into account. Do you see in my comment where I say, also, I think the logic is constrained?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the key there. That's the root of your logic problem in your helper right now.
Okay. Okay, so I could go in and put this in there and try that.
Yep, you could. Excuse me.
I could get rid of all of this and completely replace it.
Yep. Yeah, try that.
Read over a little bit. Again.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, alert display. Now, since there's two different alerts in the view, alert display, I should put the second method in the view as well then.
No, because the resolve button is being called by the alert display method. It's
that's right.
not called directly by the view.
I didn't even notice that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good point. All right. So let me run it. Look at that.
Let's go back to your controller.
Okay.
Change there.
Controller. Okay.
Where were we talking about including?
Yeah. Here.
So why do we need the alerts helper to be available to this controller?
Because I thought it was Rails will automatically create it, will include it if the name matches the controller name.
No, I mean, well, so the thing is, why do you need, so alerts helper has those two methods. Yeah. Why do we need those two methods available to us in this controller?
Yeah, we don't need it in a controller. We just need it in a view.
Exactly. So you don't need you don't need to include the helper methods in this controller at all. Okay. They are available to the view, and that's all you need.
And the logic behind it, I mean, how does that get to the view in the first place?
The helper methods are always available to the view.
To every view in the project, then.
Well, that's a good question. Let's take that out. Save your controller here. Let's go back and refresh your screen. If anything breaks, then we have an issue with the helpers that you created are available to the view. I think by magic, I think all helper methods are available to views. I could be wrong. There may be some controller namespace there, but
I'm not sure about it, Patrick. So I think that every helper is available to the view regardless of the naming convention.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
don't remember struggling with that. So
yeah, I'm still not too clear about it. But including the helper methods in the controller is a bad idea. You're really polluting the controller's purpose. It doesn't have to know about the view logic.
Yeah, absolutely. Shared code in controller level is what concerns are for, not helpers. So yeah, Michael, so I think that whole discussion in the PR about how to include the helpers in the controller was a distraction. The fact is we don't need the helpers in the controller. So
yeah,
that kind of threw you off a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, nothing we tested that we could. Yeah,
exactly.
And that debate definitely cleaner, totally better.
Yeah, I should have caught that when I was reviewing the PR, but I got caught up in the discussion of how to make helpers available to the controller to not stop and think, why do we need these helpers in the controller? Anyway, so I think you're good here.
I'm sorry, I was kind of arguing on removing it because it wasn't needed in the first place. It's including the view logic in the controller. But fine, and I have a question regarding the 9th line in this controller and the index method. So is first an alias of limit? Oh, because I'm not sure. I haven't come across that. Of 100, it's
first
going to limit.
I don't know. Good question. I'm not even familiar with limit. Let me see what's.
Yeah, it's in.
Let me see if I can find it in the Rails guide.
Well, limit specifies a limit for the number of records. I don't necessarily think it limits it to the first 100 records.
Yeah, it does. Unless you specify offset.
Oh, it does. So limit does start with the first records. Is that what it does?
Yeah, but this first method is new to me. I'm just trying to understand it.
Well, first we'll deliver the first n records, right? Limit will.
Yeah, we could just check on the console, so you can just copy the query and then add dot to SQL, I guess, and see the actual SQL generator.
Yeah, but limit will also will deliver n records to you, but I don't think it necessarily guarantees that those n records are the first n records.
Or in order.
Yeah, exactly. Are the first n records in the table? I don't know, but if you look at the documentation, limit does not state that they're going to be the first n records, whereas first does. I don't know if it makes any difference. It probably does in the controller. There's a reason why that logic's there, but oh, good question. Don't know.
Yeah, there's always something to learn, something
Yeah,
new that we come across.
there's no end. So, Michael, the beauty of Rails and Ruby is that you can start working with fairly basic knowledge and actually
Patrick, you're breaking up again.
Yeah, sorry. I was just going to say there's always something to learn. That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
It's also frustrating too. Like sometimes it can be frustrating. That's why I think reaching out for these pair programming sessions and discussions, in effect, are so important. They really, rather than struggle and spin your wheels.
Yeah, I struggled for many months just learning this up to this level. So yeah, these sessions are really helpful. So
yeah, we all do. We all do.
Yeah. I guess to wrap this up, what do I need to do? Should I just save commit it and then do another pull request? What's the process?
Well, you've already got a pull request. You're working in your feature branch, right?
Feature branch as in my... Oh, wait. What do you mean? What's a feature branch?
The changes you're making?
Yeah, alerts is the
branch.
Yeah, he's working from the alerts branch.
Yeah, the alerts branch. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, we call it a feature. You're developing a feature, so it's a feature branch.
Okay.
It's a branch off your main development,
Gotcha.
or master, I think it's called for Wiki Ed. And so you're working in that branch, right? That's where your current get branch is that branch. If you go to your console,
yeah, let me.
You say
get branch.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm pretty sure it's it. Yep, it is.
Okay, perfect. So all you got to do is commit your changes to this branch.
Okay. As far as the message, I put it last. I was a little vague. I know you're supposed to give like the first line should be like a really general overview of what you did, right?
Yeah, I mean you only need one line anyway. So I
guess you said like
you can say you corrected logic and helper method or something like that. It could be very general.
Okay.
Yeah, don't labor over that message. It really doesn't mean a lot. I would say corrected logic for.
And by the way, it's not really important, but I just dropped a link which lets you figure out the branch you're working on without issuing git branch every time. So check that out if you're interested. It saves a bit of time.
I'll look at that. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good. Useful.
Not really yet, but I think it's useful. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Great. Yeah. Okay. So then once you've done that, once you've committed those changes, Michael.
Because Sage also said at the last line I should put in like resolved or something, and then the issue number, and then GitHub would automatically merge.
That should be done in the description or on the title of the PR, so it doesn't have to be in the commit message. But the commit message gets populated in the title, so maybe that's why he told you so. Am I making sense?
I mean, the last time
can just leave it for now. You can just save it right now, and you can do that from the GitHub interface.
Okay. I'll just
Exactly.
save it.
Yep.
Okay. Then git push.
So if you get status, you're so okay. So it worked. Everything's great. Yep. Now you can push it up there. Okay.
All right.
So did it push to the? I'm sure it pushed to your.
It pushed to my fork.
Same feature branch of the same name in your origin. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So if we look at the pull request, there we go.
So now go up to here.
Yeah, let's look at the, yeah. Why don't you click on that and make sure that you see your changes in there. You probably have to go to Files Changed at the top there, Michael.
Yeah, it is.
See where it says Files Changed, two files? Yeah. So there you go. You see your changes in there now, right? And then, so now we want to make sure that it's testing. The CI, the continuous integration testing is underway. So go back to the conversation tab. To the left there. No, at the top. See if it says conversation 12.
Conversation?
No. So just to the left of that, it says conversation 12. Click on that. Yeah.
Okay.
So now go to the bottom of the view of the page here. If you scroll to the bottom, scroll to the bottom. So Michael, I can't hear you right now. So Michael, can you hear me? Hello, Michael? Michael, I can't hear you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
my connection completely dropped. I had to re-log in there.
From really bad to actually worse. Yeah, so that's funny.
Okay, so yeah, just.
So anyway, I was going to say your PR's updated. It's undergoing. It's executing the CI test right now, the continuous integration tests.
Okay.
So that's good. That'll be another few minutes probably, unless it's already done. At that point, it's ready for another review. So you may just want to.
Okay. So right now I don't have to do anything. Right now everything's in the system, right?
Yep, you're good. You're good. So when you pushed your changes up to your GitHub repo, that
I can't hear you.
okay. Yeah. So we probably should try to stop talking too much.
Or let me unshare this. Maybe that'll help the connection. Or,
Well, I don't think you're not sharing your screen anymore.
oh, am I?
Because
Oh, okay.
I think you dropped and reconnected evidently or something.
Okay.
But yeah, you're good. You pushed your changes up to your GitHub repo,
Mhm.
and the feature branch that you pushed the changes to was what you created your pull request from.
Okay.
So GitHub sees those changes coming in and says, "Oh, I've got to update this pull request based upon the new code changes coming in to your feature branch." So that's a little bit of magic that GitHub does. So you're fine. Your PR is up to date, and it's good to go. Good for another review.
All right. Great. Well, thank you for that, Patrick, and thank you also, Arun.
Yeah, yeah. Glad you reached out. So
Yeah.
so we won't see you at Scrum today, Michael. You don't think you can make it?
Yeah, as they call it in Germany, have an appointment to meet with some people very soon. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's Scrum Street, I think 8 o'clock my time. Yeah, I usually have some things going on.
Yeah, that's a difficult time.
Yeah. But afterwards, yeah, I mean, you'll probably have the session recorded, so I'll see if I can play that back.
Okay. All right. Well, reach out earlier than that too if you want to connect up, and we'll continue.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Well, thanks, Michael. Thanks, Arun. We'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Sure.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
All right,
Bye now.
bye-bye now.
Bye.